Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing great. So I will start today's video with a story that I read recently in a book and a story that I absolutely loved. So it was a typical Saturday. There was a radio show going on where people would dial in and they would ask questions. The host would either respond or the fellow listeners would respond. So a man called, he was 32 years old. He was apparently earning really well, but he was living away from his family. So his question was, what should his priority be, work or family? And a very wise man responded very brilliantly. He responded with one of his theories. He called it the theory of marbles. So an average man lives around 75 years, up till the age of 75 years. And if you multiply 75 with 52, what you get is 3900. 3900 is the average number of Saturdays that a man gets to live. And this man had already spent 2800 of his Saturdays, which meant that he was left with 1100 Saturdays. So he went out in the market, got a jar and 1100 marbles. He filled the jar with those 1100 marbles, and on every Saturday what he would do is he would just pick one marble up and would throw it away. He could see his life diminishing in front of his eyes, and that put everything in perspective. He started focusing and prioritizing those things that really mattered in life. And when I read the story, I just knew that I had to share it on this platform. Most of us today are driven by work, goals, and ambition. We have to stay on top of everything or we will miss out. There is this crippling fear of missing out. And of course, I know the world is competitive, but I also believe that we draw our own lines, we draw our own boundaries. Scriptures remind us that everything is impermanent, nothing is going to last. Some Saturday is going to be our last Saturday. Nobody can really escape this truth. And realizing that everything is impermanent, isn't it all the more reason to live our life fully? We often lose sight of our priorities. And as that wise man mentioned on the radio as well, there is nothing like watching your time here on this earth run out to help get your priorities straight. This could be your jar of life or your jar of mindfulness. We don't have to know it all and be on top of everything. Sometimes we just have to take it easy. What is today? Today is the future that we all thought of one day. And what is future? Future is not a distant date or a destination. It's already here. It's the next step. We often forget about where we should be spending our time and our energies. We often try to impress people with things that we don't even own, and we often try to buy things that we don't even need. We sometimes stress about those things that are irrelevant if we think about the grander scheme of things. So just slow down, pause, think about it. Is it really what you want to do? Is it really what you wish to do? And of course, the path that you take in your life will always be your choice because it's your life, but just be mindful of it. Thank you.